Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the channel for the fourth and final round of the 2022 Memorial Tournament here at Jack's Place, which is a Muirfield Village Golf Club. Let's see if I can beat my round 1 scorecard of a 68, which is 4 under. That did include a triple bogey. As you can see, I am wearing a Jack Nicklaus branded polo shirt to pay homage to the great man himself. So without further ado, let's tee off. As always, I cannot thank you all enough for the continued support on the channel. It truly is humbling. I appreciate every view, like and comment, but if you are new to the channel, please make sure to smash the subscribe button, and if you are enjoying the content, leave a like. So here we are on hole number 1, 4 mile per hour winds. I'm just going to deal off driver here, try and take it down the right hand side. The fairway will kick me over to the left hand side. There's a tiny baby fast. Hopefully that does hold on to the left hand side of this fairway. But what about Billy Horschel? He came from nowhere, like in a blink of an eye. He's got a 5-shot lead. I'm hoping Cameron Smith can chase him down today on the final round, but it's going to be a big ask. So just applied full topspin to this wedge here. See if we can land it short of the flag, and this should spin forward. It's a good swing. It's tracking well. It's released really good for me, and that is going to set up about a 6 or 7 foot putt for birdie here. It's 9 feet wide, way out with my estimation of yardage there. But there is a little bit of movement here, especially the last 2 or 3 feet. It does turn right into the centre of the cup, and that is a great way to start off round number 4 with a birdie. Hole number 2, it's the opposite of the first hole. The fairway slopes from left to right. There's a laser beam perfect. I did apply a tiny bit of draw, and hopefully this ball does stay in the centre of the fairway. It is going to leave me an awkward lie at my feet here. So 93 yards out, I've got a 7 mile per hour wind. My gap wedge should be absolutely made for this. Don't need to touch it. Just going to play the wind and the slope at my feet. There's a grey fast. That is going to miss left if the flag stick, but yardage was bang on. This should spin back a little bit. It is going to be pin high, but probably about 15 feet left off the cup itself.
15 feet to the cup from here.
15 feet exactly. To be fair, there's not a lot of movement on this. This is pin set number 4, obviously, guys, due to it being the 4th and final round of the Memorial Tournament. I do apologise if I do sound tired, guys. It's 6 AM here in the UK. I've woken up early to record this gameplay, especially for you fantastic viewers and subscribers. Delighted with the start we've made here. 2 under through 2. So freeway, just applying a little bit of fade. Oh, there's a red fast. That is going to be in trouble. Hopefully it hits this tree and holds on to the rough and doesn't kick into the drink. It's done that. That could have been a lot worse. Just as well I applied a little bit of fade. Just going to have to slow my swing down ever so slightly. This is just a case of hacking 7 iron out of here. Hopefully try to get it on the front of the green. And 2 putt for my par. It's another red fast.
Let's go. Kick right, kick right.
We are going to find the green. Is it going to hold the green? It's just going to trickle off into the fringe. So 20 yards out. A splash shot with a bit of topspin should be made for this. Let's see if we can hold this one out. It's really going to turn from left to right the last few feet. And I'll tell you something, we did almost hold that out. That was great execution. It is going to leave me with a tap-in par, which we do convert. And I will go on to the 4th hole at 2 under. This is an awkward par 3. Tough pin location. I'm looking to land this just short of the green with my 5 iron. I have applied a lot of topspin. It should kick up. Ah, there's a fast. We're going to hit the bunker here. I was trying to land that short right off the green. Very similar to round 1, which we played well. This time we've missed the green entirely, and this is now bogey territory. But I am going to pitch this one. Just going to play full backspin, full loft. Try and land this just short of the pin and let it bounce and sit down. Is it going to bite? It has bit, and that is a fantastic recovery shot. It really is one of my strengths, guys. So many of you comment on my scrambling and recovery skills. I guess it's just been years of poor play from fairway to green that's honed those skills. But no, on a serious note, I'm really good in and around the green. It is my strengths. My swing timing, certainly not what it can be these past 5-6 weeks. I'm lucky if I play the game 2 or 3 times a week, and that's just a record now. It's a good tee shot there. I have left myself a risky shot into the game with 3 wood. There's a slow. That draw's not going to take effect now. This should kick left. It's right into the crowd. It does kick left. It is going to remain in the heavy rough. But that really is such a tough approach shot if you are trying to hit the green in 2. I think it's a similar position where we were in round 1. It's another fantastic shot from the rough. Once again, close to holing that out. It is going to leave me a tap-in birdie putt. I do move to 3 under. I'm just looking for a bogey-free round today. But like I said in round 1, this course offers a real challenge. You really have to be accurate on every single shot. It will punish any wayward tee shot or shot into the green. That is going to kick back into the middle of the fairway. It's going to leave me a shot over the water into this awkward pin that's tucked right at the back left hand side of this green. Wow, this is really a tough pin. Hopefully this wind does hold me up. There's a perfect. It's a horrible swing line, but this is tracking on a good line. It should sit down pretty quickly. It has done, and that is a really good approach shot. Hopefully this does secure birdie number 4. You're not going to get a better shot into this green than that on the final round. So we do convert the 4-foot putt for the birdie. We do move to 4 under, and this is a solid start to the final round here at Jack's place. Try to take this down the right hand side. There's a tiny slope. That is going to work out really well for me. Once again, with these wind conditions, I don't think I'll be able to land in the centre of the green. There is a little bit of a false front here, which you can see. There's a patch of fairway. That's what I'm aiming for with the wind and the slope. So 3 wood, there's a red fast. That's going to be bunker bind, or might even come up short off it. I would rather bunker. Note the fairway is that thick and punishing round here. It sat down quickly. And I'm going to pitch this one once again. Certainly don't want to be short of the pin. It is going to release out coming out the heavy rough. That's actually sat down a lot quicker than I expected it to. Fortunately, it's not the toughest of putts here. 10-footer, just going outside right hand side of the cup. This should turn dead weight. We've got the weight. Have we got the read? We have got the read. And with that, it's a trio of birdies, back-to-back birdies, which does put me to 5 under par. Hole number 8, par 3. Once again, very tough pin. Just playing the wind here. I have applied a little bit of D-loft. There's a perfect. So again, just a slight pull left on my swing line. That is way long, by the way. How on earth is that so long? It is going to leave me a downhill putt. I just cannot believe that I shot the flag by 30 feet. So this is one of these nasty downhill putts. Certainly don't want to be 2 or 3 feet past the pin due to that false front and slope. That's on a good line. Is it going to turn? It's a really good weight. Played that cautiously. It's another solid par. It does put an end to the birdie run. It will move on to the 9th hole at 5 under par. Really happy with the front 9 here. Just applying a lot of fade to this tee shot. Turning it from left to right. There's a perfect. This ball should kick left and really open up the green for me. Should start to feed its way into the centre of the green. And that's left me a great line of sight into this tough tee position with a slope and the wind. Just applying a little bit of de-loft. Anything right at the pin is probably going to kick into the heavy rough and potentially find the water. So it's another awkward approach shot. I do get the perfect, and hopefully this sits down quickly. It's another really good approach shot. Let's see if I can convert a 7-foot putt for birdie.
8 feet to the cup.
8 feet, very little movement in it. Hopefully this does turn. We've got the weight, we've got the read. I'm really happy with some of my approach shots into these awkward pin positions. The greens do offer a test here if you're not getting close to the flags. But 6 under, hole number 10. Just applying a lot of de-loft to take a good bit of yardage off the driver here. There's a tiny slope. It is going to find the right hand side of the fairway. We could well be obscured by the trees down the right hand side here.
This is clocking in at around 170 yards or so.
I'm going to have to go 5-iron. Just apply a little bit of loft, full backspin. And try and land this as close to the pin as possible. Oh, it's a slight fast. Yardage is going to be good, but that is going to be way over to the left hand side. That's probably going to be about a 30 to 40 foot putt. 40 feet it is, bang on the number. And just like I said earlier, once you start leaving yourself lengthy putts on these greens, they really do cause a problem. That should start to turn heavily. I've not hit it firm enough, but it is going to leave me a little tester from 4 foot for the par save. There is a fair amount of movement here. Just going to play it firm right into the centre of the cup. And I will remain at 6 under. Hole number 11. This is a par 5.
Here we go. And pick it off on the 11th hole.
Just applying a little bit of drop to counteract the wind here. There's a tiny slope. That draw's not kicking in, but surely this kicks left back into the fairway. It's not going to. It's actually going to kick right. Wow. Once again, the punishment on Master rearing its ugly head and just showcasing how difficult it is to navigate your way around some of these courses. But that really is a fantastic recovery shot. Hopefully that runs out another good 5-10 yards. It's going to leave me 9-iron. With that wind, I'm going to have to go 8-iron. A lot of lofts, a lot of backspin. And let's see if we can get this landing just short of the pin and hopefully sitting down. It's a red fast early. That could be trouble. We've missed the bunker. Is this going to stay dry? Oh, that took a firm bounce. I don't think we actually hit the bridge.
Wayward on the approach. That's all right though. Setting up here.
Obviously where the bridge has been planted. We kicked off the grass which was covering it. It's another really good recovery shot. Disappointed with how I've played some of the par 5s. Normally I really like to birdie or eagle these holes, but if your swing timing's not on, we all know how much you're going to get punished here on Master, but just swinging a little bit too fast at times. Hole number 12, this is another really tough green with a really tough pin. What on earth was that shadow? It just came over my head. I imagine it was a blimp. Yeah, there's a blimp going flying by. So 4 hybrid shaped. It's another slight fast. That needs to get down. That's going to be long. It's going to find the bank. Is it going to kick backwards? It has done. Into the sand. So I am hacking my way around this course the last 2 or 3 holes. Let's see if we can splash this one close. That should run out with a top spin. It has done. It's turning away from the hole though. This may be a little tester from 6 feet. We're certainly going to have to aim outside left hand side of the cup.
So far so good.
It's another solid par. Par is good score in some of these holes, especially when you've lost your swing timing like I have. Hole number 13, wind's picked up into double figures. Just going to take this down the right hand side, cutting these trees off. There's a far better swing tempo in line. This ball will kick left. And that's probably going to be nothing more than a pitch shot into this green. Actually looks a favourable pin location from here. So I'm just going to apply full backspin here. Hopefully the wind doesn't carry me too far. Slope at my feet should take me left. Not with a slow though. That needs to get down. It's way long. It should spin. Didn't generate any spin whatsoever. And this is now going to be a tough putt for birdie. That's disappointing after that tee shot. Sometimes the wind really affects pitch shots like what you see there, and sometimes it doesn't, but I think the slope at my feet was an issue as well. That needs to start turning. That needs to start turning. It did turn, just didn't hit it firm enough. Didn't really have the read either. That would have missed on the right hand side. Last 4 holes I've been struggling and scrambling for par. Hole number 14 we couldn't carry the second part of the fairway the last round, but we are going to take it on today. I really need a perfect or as close to it here. Would you believe it? It's a laser beam perfect. That wind's turning me beautifully. This actually may kick up onto the front of the green. It's kicked hard right. Oh, that is really sloping off. That is just unlucky. We have found a light rough. But I'm going to flop this one. Once again, just try to use as many different shot options as possible. As a perfect, this should sit down and hopefully spin a little bit. Didn't generate any spin, but it did sit down, and hopefully I can convert this for birdie number 7. I think this is going to be my second birdie of the back 9. If we do drop it, it does disappear down the cup. It's actually my first birdie of the back 9. Wow. We had a 6 under front 9, which was superb, but like I said in round number 1, I do find the back 9 certainly more testing than the front 9. So that's a baby slope. It should kick left back into play. Hopefully I can reach this green in 2 with a 3-wood. I do have a 9-mile-per-hour wind, but that tee shot worked out well. 244 yards, up 16 feet. Just going to play a little bit of loft. There is a severe slope here defending the green. It's a tiny fast. We're not going to kick up onto the green, but it should leave me nothing more than a chip shot. But hopefully we can get close or convert.
Setting up here now for our 3rd shot.
So 9 yards up, 3 feet uphill. I'm going to be aggressive with this. Oh, it's a red slope. It's a red slope. And with that, we miss on the right hand side, but it is a simple tap and putt for birdie. And we do move to 8 under par. I'm really happy with how I've played for the majority of the round here. This is another tough green with a tough pin. I'm just going 5-iron, playing the slope in the green. It's a baby fast. It's going to work out well, but it's going to be long. That is probably going to kick off the green here with the firm conditions. I really needed the perfect there. It has run all the way out into the heavy rough.
Alrighty, 2nd shot on the 16th.
But some of these pins and greens are really tough to access. It's another fast. Wow, I was going to say that's going to miss on the left. I actually missed on the right edge. Just a slope at my feet there. Taking the ball away from the hole. So hole number 17, the penultimate hole of Muirfield Village, which really is a fantastic golf experience. It's a tiny slow once again. It's going to be bunker bound. Some of you are probably asking why I'm shaping the majority of my tee shots, i.e. applying fade or draw. It's just due to the undulating fairways on this course. I'm trying to take the slope into consideration. But I'm never going to find the green here. This is just a case of bunker maybe at best. I think we found ourselves in a similar situation in round 1. It's another slope. That needs to go. That needs to go. Fortunately, due to the heavy rough, it sat down quickly. But this is now another horrible up and down shot. I am going to opt to pitch this once again. I need to get it up near the pin and hopefully it sits down with a full backspin. It's a fantastic recovery. It is going to give me a putt for the par.
See what you can do.
This will slide from right to left. This one's all about weight and putt line accuracy. It does turn. It's another fantastic scramble for the par save. And like I said at the start of the round, I was looking to beat my round 1 score, which is 4 under at the moment. We're comfortably beating that, taking 4 shots off if we can. Walk away with a par here. It's a tiny fast. I think that's going to miss left hand side. And this is what I was saying about these fairways. Watch this. This will kick hard left. It has done. You really have to be so accurate off the tee box in this course. And this is a horrible pin. Anything right, it's going to slip away. I'm just going to try and play that backstop that is past the pin. But I am in between clubs with the lie here. So 5 iron, playing the slope at my feet in the wind. There's a perfect. That needs to get down. It is a little bit long. Is the backstop going to hold us up? It hasn't. It is going to leave me a chip-in opportunity. Horrible lie though. The rough really is punishing here, but I'm just going to play the slope, feather this down the slope, and hopefully it nestles near the cup and leaves me nothing more than a straightforward par putt. That should start to turn. Can stop anytime now. That is going to leave me a basic tap-in par from 4 feet.
And this will save your par.
Which I do convert, and that is a solid final round here on a very tough course. We have shot an 8 under 64, but that is it for today's video, guys. I really do hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please make sure to leave a like. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.
Amount of fun. Hopefully you did too.